Protag goes back to Curly Wolf. Bro missed lunch. Protag keeps Joseph's feather in his pocket. Curly Wolf treats Protag badly. But everyone else mad Protag was late arriving back to the hideout. Protag lies and says Celemancy is armed and dangerous, but explains how they'll leave for supplies in 3 days. This is enough to convince Curly Wolf to wait 3 days to retrieve the treasure. Curly Wolf prematurely celebrates, completely unaware they are gonna get murdered to death. Protag has kept Joseph's feather and holds it at night when everyone else is asleep. And since this was the night before the big day, Protag goes off on his own for a bit to play with the feather in his hands and think about all the anxieties he has about tomorrow. Protag thinks about how things could go bad but reassures himself that he will see Joseph tomorrow and they'll make it out alive. Now it's morning and Protag needs to make sure he gets on the team to leave. At first Curly Wolf is just a transphobic asshole, saying they need real men for this job, but then Protag convinces Curly that he'll need a lookout for when the town comes back. Oh yeah, did I mention he's an asshole? Protag can only come on the wagon, but it doesn't matter, since there won't be any gold to bring back since they're all fucking dying. Curly Wolf heads out and Protag is just chilling on the wagon and enjoying the breeze. As they reach closer to Clemency, Protag's anxieties flood back into his brain. Protag convinces himself again that either everything will be okay or he'll die for a reason which is better than continuing this life. They arrive at Clemency. Protag worries Black Vulture won't come, but then he sees guys in the distance. Curly and Black start shitting each other and the fight starts. Oh, and also Protag spots Joseph. Here you have the option to tell Curly Black doesn't his own shots, but why would I tell him that?
Wait, I mean, does it really benefit us in any way?
Then when the fight breaks out, you can run or stay. And I chose Sato stay. Curly gets shot by one of Black's guys. And then Protag has to hold on to him for a little while until he physicalican't anymore. Protag thinks about killing Curly, but just can't do it, even though it's the perfect opportunity. Joseph finds Protag and kills Curly Yippee. But before that, Curly tries to convince Protag that Joseph will betray him and that he could tell Protag was gonna betray him at some point. And the reason Joseph kills Curly is because he doesn't even know the Protag's name. Black finds them and tries to kill them, but Protag kills his shooter guy. But in the process, Joseph got shot in the leg by the guy's final bullet. Joseph and Protag try to run off to the saloon. They think everything is okay since Black seemed pretty injured. But then Black comes in through the broken window and attempts to choke Protag. Joseph murders that son of a bitch and Protag helps Joseph upstairs so they can relax in a room together. Joseph and Protag have a little chat about everything. They have their first kiss. Then Joseph kisses Protag like birds usually do, rather than the mammal way. They hear footsteps nearby and worry that someone from their gangs was looking for them. It was just Sheriff and Matthew. After this point, I think the recording is okay, so enjoy the rest of Lookhouse. I stand corrected, they are basically just trying to get words out after not properly talking for a little while. Navu the video cut off. This shit had me crying and throwing up and even editing it. I want to cry again. This game is absolutely fantastic. And since this video is really rough, I suggest playing it yourself. Also, I just want to thank the devs of this game for making a T for T queer romance game. I really wish there were more out there, so I'm super grateful this game exists.